This is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in Goochland County. Today we're going to take a look at a 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch-style home. This home is located here on a nice large lot. We are just under 2 acres, and I consider this more of a rural location compared to what I typically cover. Back in 1993, when I first came to Richmond, I thought Goochland County was way out there, and that you needed to pack a lunch and have a full tank of unleaded before even thinking about venturing out to Goochland County. My perception over the years has changed, and give you an example of why it's changed. From where we stand right here, we could be at the most highly concentrated retail area in all of Metro Richmond in less than 5 miles. And that's going to be Short Pump Town Center. If you're familiar with that area, you know that you have ice skating, bowling, retail establishments, movie theaters, restaurants on top of restaurants, bars, karate studios, you name it. It's all right there within a quarter of a half a mile radius. So we are not that far out, but yet you get the peace and tranquility of living in a much lower densely populated area, and a lot of people definitely find that attractive. One other thing I've noticed over the years is that local government here in Goochland has made purposeful efforts to control growth. They don't want it to explode and have subdivision after subdivision of quarter-acre lots and a bunch of excessive new construction. They're trying to maintain the lifestyle that they have known to enjoy here. Here on the back, we're going to pop down into the basement. I'm going to show you a couple things down there. But before we do that, we have a stamped concrete patio area back here. And you know, we typically see decks off the back of homes, but this is a nice alternative because you don't have the maintenance issues here that you would have with a wood deck. So just a kind of a nice change of pace. This is a great place back here to entertain. This home is all new, everything. Siding, windows, roof, electrical, heating and air, you name it, it's new. So we've got a massive renovation that took place on this home. This is a well basement. A couple things down here I wanted to point out. This little drain here, you want to make sure you keep that drain clear, because water could of course come into the basement if it gets clogged up. If it does, it's not that big of a deal, because in this basement we do have a sump pump, and the sump pump is located right there. That sump pump will of course pull water out, pump it to the exterior. The one big enemy of any home is going to be water. Water that is in the wrong place is absolutely a nightmare with housing. Okay, this is going to be our electric water tank. Our pressure tank is right here. I stepped on some packing materials. Just wanted to make that clear. That was not me making that noise. That was the packing material making that noise. The pressure tank actually creates pressure going into the house because this is well water. The lines, of course, bring the water in from the well, and then it takes it through. We've got a filter there, and then this is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this before. This is a ultraviolet water sterilizer, and I know that because I have the talent of being able to read backwards. That thing is mounted upside down, or it's upside down for me to read it, I should say. And so that's an extra way to protect yourself by having that sterilizing component there. One of the main things I've mentioned before that an agent is responsible for is protecting their client. Whenever we have a home that has well water, we will always have a water quality test. That quality test is going to look at things like excessive bacteria, E. coli. We don't make sure there's nothing in that water that's nasty that's going to hurt you or your family. Okay, we're going to pop back inside, take a look at the floor plan and what they've actually done on this beautiful home. I'm going to take my shoes off here because it's wet out there and I don't want to track water across these floors. Here in our family room, we have wood burning fireplace. So of course, location like this, getting wood is no problem whatsoever. On this side of the home is going to be our secondary bedrooms. To the right is going to be just a simple storage closet. I imagine you could put a rod in there to make it a coat closet. To the left is going to be a nice size laundry room. Your washer and dryer would go there towards the corner underneath those cabinets. This is interesting because I don't think I've ever seen a breaker box this low. This breaker box comes up to about my waist. The mid part of the box comes up to my waist. It is clearly labeled, which is something we always like to see. And just a real interesting placement there. Okay, we're gonna go around here to the left. This is going to be the largest of the secondary bedrooms. We've got good size here. You could get a large adult-sized bed in here with no problem. A closet there in the middle of the frame. And we also have a ceiling fan in here as well. Notice all of the rooms on this side of the house, including the family room, are wood floors. So with 1960, wood floors is very, very popular. That was kind of the standard back then. Obviously now, in today's market, it's definitely an upgrade. Okay, this is gonna be the smallest of the bedrooms, but still a great size. You could easily get a full or a queen in here with no problem. To the left, I'm really impressed with what they did with the hall bath. We've got nice cabinets right there, directly in the middle of the frame, a window to let some light in, and then a nice size vanity. So they did a really, really good job. Got a lot of storage and our tile tub shower. They did a really good job there as well. We've got the little nook there so you can put your supplies. Really nicely laid out. Okay, we're gonna go across to the other side of the home. I was thinking about the giveaway, and I came up with the idea. I am going to give away something. I'm not gonna tell you what it is until we get into the master suite. So make sure you hang around and we'll share it with you there. I'm gonna give you another shot here from this angle. I love the wood beams. That's just a really, really neat look. And the recessed lights. We've got plenty of recessed lights here in this beautiful home. Here in the kitchen, they did a great job. I like what they did with the detail and the trim here in this kitchen. They did a fabulous job. Let me get a little bit closer for you. Just some really nice trim work. And you know, they don't have to do this when they're laying these out. They can just simply go in and put some 42-inch cabinets and leave a space between the top of the cabinets and the ceiling and just call it a day. But I like when these rehabbers come in and give that extra touch. Of course, our stainless steel appliances do convey. They're already in place. We're going to go around here to our side entrance. We have a side entrance. You can park and then come right in this side of the house. So you don't have to go in that front door. Plenty of parking. You could have a whole bunch of people come over and everyone would easily have a place to park on the gravel. And now we're going to transition back into our master suite. I like the way they separated the master on this side of the home. They did a really good job in that regard. Okay, this is going to be our master suite. We've got good window light that flows in here. There is a little step down, and this room, of course, is carpeted. We've got an entire wall full of closet space there. Always a big, big plus whenever we're talking about older homes, because, of course, back then, people didn't have the dozens and dozens of pairs of shoes that they have now. So nice, nice touch. Did a really good job. Double vanity here in the master bathroom. I'm gonna give you a shot here from this corner. Just beautifully laid out. And of course, you guys know we saved the best for last. Good closet space there. Excuse me, cabinets. Those were cabinets. And look at this. I'm really impressed with this frameless shower. They just did a great job in selecting the hardware. I really like the way it just slides really nicely as well. Wow, I could stay here and do that all day. And of course, a nicely appointed shower head. Really, really good looking rehab here in Goochland County. This one's coming in at about $191 a square foot. It is an interesting way for us to compare houses of different size. Now, of course, that never takes in consideration the lot size, because we've got almost 2 acres here. You can compare that same cost per square foot to some lots that are less than an acre. And of course, that is a variation. If you have any questions about this or any other home in the market, my name is Max Williams. It would be my pleasure, my honor to help. I can be reached on Facebook under Richmond Area Foreclosures, on YouTube under my name, Max Williams Realtor. Oh, before I forget, our giveaway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add up the last 3 digits of my driver's license number. I'm going to add them all together. So in other words, if the digits were 2, 7, and 1, that would be 10. Whoever guesses the total of those 3 digits is going to win a year subscription to the Richmond Magazine. Richmond Magazine is a great publication if you have not seen it. Very, very well done. Highlights things going on in Richmond. Very nice photography and articles. Max Williams, 804-402-7788. Be sure to leave that number below in the comment section, and then I'm going to give it probably a week and then select our winner. I'll announce it on a future video here in about a week. Thanks so much for taking the tour. Have a great day.